Yo boy DT3. Today we got NBA playoffs, game 4. The Cleveland Cavs are in Miami taking on the Miami Heat. It's good to have y'all in here. The game just started. I was a little late.
They just have to get one, and that's their mentality. I think they have some things they have to clean up on the offensive end. They have to figure out how to get into the paint so that they're able to utilize the three-point shooting that they have.
All right, so Miami starts off with it. Oh, early steal. That's going to take it to the house. One hand. Allen gets the Cavs on the board. Now there's a whistle. It is out of bounds on.
How about your center out denying thunderous dunk, and then again, full court press. Don't allow the Heat to get in to their offense early, and that's the difficulty that they're playing against time and time again, especially off of a Cavs make when they're able to set their defense.
And ball is tipped, deflected. Cavaliers gets it right back. Here's Mitchell. Passes. Here's the three. No. Here's the three. Got it.
Jump shots. Again, the faster the pace the Miami Heat play with, the better their offensive fluidity has been.
Here's a three. Knocks that one down. That is Mitchell. Devon Mitchell, right? Another steal. Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. Misses the layup. Miami trying to hold on to it, and it's going to be a jump ball. Show us that you want to see. It's a live reaction stream. This is a live reaction stream, Doc. So another three for Cleveland. And another whistle.
Looks like they're going to inbound the basketball again. Mitchell, again, as you knew after what happened in game 3, he wants to come back and put his best foot forward.
Well, this is a live reaction channel, so I can't show the game or else I'll get my channel taken down. All right, here's the Heat. Three is no good. All right. Yeah.
And the luxury of having a superstar like Spider. You talk about somebody that draws two. That's the whole goal of the NBA, is to draw two.
Can't do that, man. Here's a three. Nope. Here come your Cavaliers. Here's Mitchell with the rock. Floater up. Comes up way short, gets the offensive board. Turns around, lays it up and in.
Just masterful with his feet, and an early timeout taken by Eric Spoelstra.
You talk about Allen.
And a timeout taken by Miami.
A lot of it has to do with this little nice crab dribble.
And Cleveland is gashing the Heat right now by 10. 13-3. We'll be right back.
It's always been your thing.
pace on when I chase like that. Yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise, you can hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'ma ride or die for my dreams on tap. I'ma fly real high, you ain't see me slack. No, it's not how you fall, it's how you get right back up. That's how you get tough. Calluses on my hands so rough, yeah, I call your bluff. I'm not the one, mess with me, come out with none. Cause I'm so done, you had your fun. And now you're gonna face down the barrel of the gun. Cause I got a full clip, put your name on it. But I'ma let you slide cause you ain't worth it. Time stays strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. Time stays strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on.
The team set for a little post-game show. Field goal attempts for Detroit is 3 points.
Justifying their prediction. So far, their thing is looking good. 10 straight points.
All right, so Cavaliers gets the rebound. Oh, so it's 12-3. All right, 12-3. Mitchell for 3. Knocks that one down once again. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. It is looking ugly for the Miami Heat right now. Wide open pass. Layup is good. Here's Mitchell. And it was out of bounds. It's still going to stay with the Cleveland Cavs.
Officials, by the way, changed this. Donovan Mitchell 3 to a 2 earlier. You see his toe right on that three-point line. It's the only thing that hasn't gone right for Cleveland so far. Cavaliers are only the 4th team in the last 40 years to score at least 120 points in the first 3 games.
Here's the drive. Layup. No good. Block. Here's the Heat with the fast break. From way downtown. No. But gets offensive rebound. Here's the corner 3 by number 24. No, comes up way short. Cavs with it. Like I said, guys, if... Oh, my goodness. Mitchell Wait, no. Number 4. Number 4 throws it down. But anyways, guys, if y'all are forcing me to show the game, if y'all are telling me or forcing me to show the game, y'all will get banned from this channel. Just let y'all guys know, because I'm not about that here. I'm not about that. It is against the law or YouTube rules. It is against YouTube rules to show a basketball game or any other sports games. So so do not tell me to show the game, or else you'll get banned. Please don't. Please don't tell me to show the game, or else you'll get banned. Here's number 12 for the 3. Got it. DeAndre Hunter with the triple for the Cleveland Cavs. And they are up by 15. Here's the 2. No good. Rebound by Cleveland. Sloppy layup. Here's the Heat.
And that right there has got to be a score on a 3-on-1, essentially fast break. The Heat have to look for opportunities.
Here's a whistle.
Where they have the advantage, and there's closeouts where you can get the ball moving and get people in great position.
And this is where this Heat team has changed since the Jimmy Butler trade. Obviously, everyone played off of Butler. Now Tyler Hero has become the focal point, even more focus on Bam Adebayo, who, by the way, still hasn't taken a shot in this game. We asked their exposure guy, we said, look, we can do some tactical things, but it's just going to be hard for Bam. They have committed their defense back to the post to make these other guys try to beat them.
And a lot of it has to, as you see, the Godfather, Pat Riley, looking on. A lot of pressure has been put on Bam and Tyler Hero to play different roles this year. We've seen them play off with Jimmy, but now the ball's in their hands.
All right, so number 14 is at the free throw line. He made 1 out of 2 for the Miami Heat.
And so they're not playing off of closeouts.
I don't know all the NBA players by heart by numbers, so. But here's the whistle. And it's going to be out of bounds on number 2. That is Jerome. Jerome. Here's a bounce pass. Layup is good. Williams, they said. Here's a floater. Got it. We got 5:15 remaining in the first. Here's the 3. No. Rebound by number 2 for the Cavs. And the whistle. What is that all about?
Cutting offense, playing in Golden State all those years. I think that's where you can be dynamic, is the cutting off ball, but the Heat have to find ways to get the ball into the paint, whether it's driving, whether it's throwing it into the post up, just to get the Cavs defense to collapse a little bit.
Here's the 3 by Mitchell. No. Here's the 3. No. Rebound Cavs by number 31. Here's a bounce pass. Layup is good. That is Wade.
We've seen some depth in this playoffs. We just finished covering OKC versus Memphis. We saw the depth in the OKC guards.
And another turnover. Wow. And there's a whistle.
Wade's coming in 6'7", 6'8". Allen doing a great job. Jerome right here giving it off to Spida. Wade finishing. I mean, that's a lot of size coming at you in transition.
First time as the 1 seed for Cleveland.
So Jarrett Allen is at the free throw line, shooting 2. The first one is good.
60 games for only the 3rd time in their franchise history. The NBA on TNT is brought to you by the Kia Telluride X-Line. Kia, official automotive partner of the NBA. Number 1 in the league in scoring this season. In Kansas, they have the 2nd highest offensive rating as a team since they started.
And he makes the second.
Well, it's a bummer for the Heat because the Heat are shooting well in this series. If you look at the numbers, they're shooting 40% from beyond the arc. It's just they're getting destroyed in the paint by a Cavs team that has been top of the league in both 2-point field goal and
Here's the corner 3. Slips. No good. Here's the 3. No, offensive rebound for Allen. And he is going to the free throw line. Allen.
The midseason trade that they pulled off to bring in DeAndre Hunter for a team that was already at the top of the standings in the East. You talked about a gutsy maneuver. It felt like it made them better. He gave them another wing defender. And boy, what a decision, what a move that has proven to be.
well, if you look at what Ty Jerome did, he gave them the confidence to be able to go and do that. They traded Niang as well as Harrison.
All right, so the first free throw is good.
Coming off the bench, and you look at what Ty Jerome was able to do, and I'm sure that gave the front office the confidence to be able to go
Second one is good.
to get a switchable 3-and-D guy that can come in and guard different positions and knock down the three.
Let's check in with Dennis.
You got to give Kobe Alton a lot of love because he didn't rest on his laurels.
And another steal turnover.
He sits there on
Here's the
the
Cavs.
action when he takes over and says, hey,
Layup. Alley-oop. Oh my goodness, one hand. Oh. Oh my goodness.
Eric Spoelstra
What the world?
signaling for time as this one is getting away from the Heat already.
From Mitchell to
Throwing punches
Allen.
to Miami.
Wow. If I'm not mistaken, that was Mitchell with the assist.
Challenges are our greatest opportunities.
All right, we'll be back, folks. are back.
Candace and Spiro, he's done all the right things, checked all the boxes, gets the trade.
Cavs aren't built for the playoffs.
Donovan Mitchell
What?
said less is more. Can the small backcourt
What do you mean?
work out together? Well, guys, I think they have. So the question to you, Candace, and I feel back to the panel, can this team get to the finals and win the whole thing?
Well, through the question has
All right, so here's the Miami Heat with it.
playoffs, the way they operated
4 seconds, 3 seconds on the shot clock. Had to force the three. No shot clock violation.
field goal rate as they get yet another stop on the defensive end.
Officials are going to have a conversation here to determine who touched it last.
Yeah, who touched it
The
last?
ball definitely hit the rim on that play. But to get back to 3D's question, they've done it. They're the second most efficient offense in NBA history. Not this season, not in the NBA, in NBA history.
All right, let me see. Let's see.
Hit it there, it just kind of changes its trajectory a little bit.
What are they looking?
Yeah, you'll see teams, some teams are great three-point shooting teams, kind of middle of the pack for two. This team scores at every level, at the highest level.
And they hang their hat on the other end, on the defensive end. And as a result, they went out and got the recipe to success in having the switchability from the perimeter. You got Mobley that pairs up and steps out and defends at half
It has
court
been determined that the ball hits the rim, and therefore the whistle is inadvertent. At the time of the whistle, imminent possession was Miami. They will retain possession with 14 on the shot clock.
All right, James Williams, our crew chief, makes the announcement.
All right.
And oh, by the way, then you pair all that to what they do defensively. And that has continued, Candace, here tonight in Game 4. They held the Heat to one field goal in nearly 6 minutes. And oh, by the way, Bam has taken a grand total of 1 shot so far. Just crazy.
And that's what the Cavs defense is trying to do. They're trying to make things tough for Bam because he is their inside presence.
All right, so 2:41 remaining in the first quarter. Here's another turnover by the Miami Heat. Here's Mitchell. Layup is good. Come on, Miami. At least give us a battle.
But they are toying with the Heat. Fresh off that 37-point winning game.
At least give us a battle.
Miami taking it on the chin again.
Y'all going out sad. Sorry. Here's the three. That one is good.
How long he'll play tonight, so he said, "Let me get my
Mitchell once again.
15 straight for Cleveland."
And Mitchell coming off
At least give us a battle.
point performance in Game 3. He's now got just that many in just this first quarter.
Mitchell has 13 points, his third 3 of the quarter.
Devon Mitchell, 13 points, 3 assists.
At a 65% clip, they're 5 of 8 from 3.
And Coach Spoelstra going with Kyle Anderson early to help relieve some of the pressure from his guards, bringing the ball up the floor.
2 minutes. You're the PA announcer.
He committed 6 turnovers.
Here it is inside the paint. Layup is good
But the only thing working right now for the Heat is second field goal.
by number 9.
Baskets came off of cuts. Came off of
Yo,
back
bro.
cuts.
Shout out.
From the guard.
Yeah, shout out to Amir Flores. Thanks for the comment.
Lights the layup.
And another layup. Wait, 3.
Is more than 2.
3.
The Cavs are up 20.
Oh my God, bro. 38-10, bro.
Career season in terms of scoring.
Here's number 45 with the layup.
Mitchell.
Oh, there's 2 Mitchells. Okay, Mitchell.
Has been a really nice fit for Alex Spoelstra.
Corner 3. No.
Finally, someone missed.
Bam's got to be aggressive on this play.
The matchup against Mobley. Hunter sagging down to help. It's a tough defensive tandem to go against if you're out of Adebayo. Here comes Mitchell.
Here's a 3. No, rebound Cavs.
He's 1 of 11 from deep.
Mitchell with the pass.
Hard to win many playoff games shooting at that kind of
Here's a whistle.
deep. As Miami
Yeah, shout out to Amir Floors. Yo, bro, shout out, man. Thanks for the comment. Not that show the game stuff. No. Please don't do that. Not that show the game. Can you show the game? No. All right, here's a layup and one. Who was that?
Greg Anthony was talking last game in game 3.
It's number 12, but I'm not sure who. I don't have my roster. I don't have the rosters in front of me, guys. So that is Hunter. He is going to the free throw line, shooting 1. Makes it. Man, Cavaliers just came out gunning. Like, holy cow. Pump fakes. Here's the and 1. He made it. That is Bam Adebayo. Shooting 1 at the free throw line.
They play high side and they force you into Evan Mobley. They force you into Jared Allen. And then they bring that third side help defender. So the only person that's open is that weak side corner, and they're able to close out. So they made things difficult
Misses.
for Bam in this series just by being able to guard him with so much size and length.
Here's Mitchell again. Here's the whistle. What is that? For what? Yo, Coach GTV, what's up, man? Good to have you in the chat, man. Yo, the Cavs are dominating the Heat right now, man. They just came out. They came out gunning. All right, well, anyways, Hunter's at the free throw line once again. Makes the first. 42-14.
Miami was on the flip side of a crazy series at 2023 Eastern Conference Finals numbers, the 8 seed.
Makes the second.
Boston came back towards the game 7 of the Heat won.
Here's the shot. Oh! Okay. Okay. Half court shot at the buzzer. Mitchell.
Knocks down the 3, gives the Heat a little hope.
Okay.
First round coverage on TNT is presented.
All right.
by Nerdwalker.
All right, Mitchell. All right. Well, like I said, guys, this game is not over. This game is not a bust for the Heat. It's not really a bust. But anyways, guys, we'll be right back for the second quarter.
Happy grass, happy home.
So we are back for the second quarter. Miami Heat better start doing something now. Here's the three. No. Rebound Cavs. Whistle.
To their fewest points in a first quarter all season. And right now have a 43-17 lead as we play early in the second.
Well, on the other side, their offense is going 23rd 40-point game this season. You talk about using your offense to impact your defense and vice versa.
Bounce pass. Pass was deflected. Got it right back.
A little zone to try to slow down.
Here's a three. No, I think it was tipped, blocked, and by who though? Last touch was Miami, but 1.2 seconds on the shot clock for Cleveland. Here's a three. Nope. Rebound number 22, Miami. Here's Jokic. Passes. Jokic. Oh, blocked. Layup was blocked. All right, here are the Cavs. Here is Mobley. Assist by Hunter. Okay, number 4 is Mobley for the Cavs.
By the Cavs as Miami had to go back to man-to-man because they were in transition defense.
And another steal. Here we go. And whose ball? What? Oh, so that was a foul?
Talk about right here, Andrew Wiggins. Look at that length around the perimeter. Wade doing a great job not fouling. And then Hunter. We've seen him knock down the three.
Good Lord, man.
Paint into the teeth of the Miami Heat defense and reward the big.
All right, so Cleveland is at the free throw line. That is Mobley. Knocks one down.
The NBA on TNT is brought to you by AT&T. Connecting changes everything. Evan Mobley, 23 years of age. Crazy to think how young he is. He's still his first ever Cleveland Cavalier to win the Defensive Player of the Year award.
Misses the second. Here's Mitchell for the Heat. All right, back to Mitchell. Here's a whistle. I think Miami goes on vacation.
And when we talked to Kenny Atkinson, he said the first conversation he had with Donovan Mitchell, he didn't even have to say it. Donovan Mitchell said we have to unlock.
I think Miami goes on vacation tonight.
Because of that, they're better on the defensive end, and they're more of a threat on the offensive end.
Man. All right, here is Hunter with the shot. No good. Here's the Heat. Here's a three. No.
Miami's now 2 of 15 from deep. They just cannot get anything going. Bam Adebayo canvas, 1 of 2 points. Andrew Wiggins is 0 for 5, scoreless. And Tyler Hero is 1 for 5. And that's just 4 points.
And turnovers remain a problem. As a result, they're not able to get into the paint.
All right, so there's some substitutions for both teams. All right, so here's Cleveland. Here's a three. No good. Here's Mitchell for the Heat. Mitchell for three. Nope. Oh, pump fakes the three. Here's Mobley. No. Mobley gets the offensive rebound. Here's Mitchell. Here's a corner three. No. Here's the alley hoop, and the layup is good. Jomic.
Outlet and run because it is a challenge to play against the Cavs defense in a set.
Was that a three? And the three for the Cavaliers.
Has become a real threat from beyond the arc. The Cavs are luxury they have.
Exactly.
That shoot over the league average of 36% from three. And Mobley takes note on that play.
Mobley shot it better than 37%.
Here's the drive. Here is Adebayo. Bam Adebayo with the corner three. No. Rebound for the Cavs. Here is Mitchell. And Miami is just struggling to get something. And intercepted by Bam. Here's Jomic, and he's fouled. He is going to the free throw line, shooting two.
Talk about Wade closing out. This is a scramble right here. Mitchell hits the corner, and then bam, that closeout by a 6'7" Dean Wade is what is going to be shown tomorrow in film. Because putting the Cavs in a scramble, having guys that give extra effort, the length that they play with, just makes them a contender.
All right, so Bam Adebayo makes the first free throw. Yeah.
Busy night tomorrow night. 2 games on NBA TV. Bucks, Indiana, Pacers will try to end that thing. In Orlando, Boston, game 5's there. TNT will have Detroit and the Knicks. High intensity, high emotions in that series. And Clippers, Denver. Unforgettable finish to game 4 in that series in LA the other night. NBA.com or visit the NBA app for the complete playoff schedule.
And makes the second.
So 49-21 Cleveland. Strus stripped underneath by Anderson.
Here's a bounce pass, layup. No, misses. Couldn't finish.
Jerome quickly the other way. Strus the bobble, so they're going to reset here as we cross the 8-minute mark before halftime. Cleveland Cavaliers, they've cooled off a little bit.
Here's a three. Knocks it down.
Finally gets one.
And all orchestrated by the cutting and moving of Strus off the ball. Flips it back out with a flare screen. Nice catch and shoot three.
Here's a three. Nope. Here's another three. Again.
And Eric Spoelstra wants another timeout. Still searching for answers.
55-21. Holy cow.
21 Cleveland.
7:05 remaining in the second quarter.
Graduates, today you enter the real.
Thank you, Dom.
The lavender does make his eyes water. Sweet looking catch. Here's Jovic playing off the corner against Jerome. Shot clock is 6.
All right, here's the 2. No good.
And a rebound corralled underneath by Jack Allen. Speaking of that three-point shooting.
All right, so Allen with the rebound. Here's the Cavs. Whistle. Was that a violation or something?
But the Cavs have been led by Donovan Mitchell. Look, he has 13 points. Jared Allen set the tone.
And another whistle.
But it's just 9 of 18 from the young mark. Their biggest lead on the night. 18 points in the paint, fast break 12. I mean, they are dominating in every major category, as well as the intangibles.
That ought to tell you, man.
That you can't see.
Jokic, no.
1-2 rebound Allen. Miami is shooting 25%. As they play a 34-point haul here in this quarter. Jerome coming to hard jab steps, taking Jokic down the box.
Here's a corner 3. No. Here's a whistle. Who touched it? And Miami touched it last. 2.5 on the shot clock.
Almost a double-double here in that first half. Just relentless on the offensive glass.
Oh, guys, I forgot to mention this in at the beginning of the stream. All right, here's the shooting foul. Okay, so Jerome is fouled, but I forgot to mention this, guys, at the beginning of the stream. If you're a Panther fan, the Panthers get a A+ on NFL draft picks, but I will say we missed out on corner, linebacker, and also somebody on the offensive line. We got a couple edges. We got defensive tackle. Thank God, because we were dead last stopping the run last year. But anyways, Jerome is about to shoot one more. 3 out of 3.
His lineup with so many different finishers. With Hunter getting some of those crunch time minutes. Jerome, I mean, we're not going to probably see those crunch time minutes.
Here's the 3 from way downtown.
What a luxury to have
No good by Bam Adebayo.
just playing so many different ways.
Got it. That is Hunter. And another steal. Here is Hunter again. Yep. And the assist, no good. That was a pass, not an assist. But here's Mitchell for the Heat. Here's Jokic. Layup is good.
Jovic has done a great job of trying to get out in transition and pick up the pace.
So the Miami Heat, a couple of days after suffering their worst ever playoff defeat.
Bounce pass intercepted by Jokic, but gets offensive rebound. Cavs got it right back. Whistle.
Has he made one mistake? He's cleaned up misses. He's gotten extra possessions on that play. He's done things that have shown up in the stat sheet, 10 and 9. He's made free throws. He's perfect from the field. He's got 4 steals. He set the tone from the very first possession, getting the breakaway dunk off the steal.
Just been sensational, overshadowed by all the other players on this team, but one of the heart and soul pieces for Kenny.
Here's, I forgot his name, Mobley. Oh, here we go. Mobley gets a steal. Here's Hunter again with the 3. Splash!
Extra possession by Allen.
Yeah, this game is over for sure, bro. This game's already over. I'm calling it, guys. This game is over.
Getting bludgeoned here in
This game is over.
Right here, Allen with the back tap. Barrel knows where to
I'm
go
saying it
with
now,
this
guys.
throw.
This game is over.
It's his old Virginia teammate for the
It's
three.
already too late.
Hunter and Jerome are bringing the noise off the bench to put Cleveland up 40.
Bro, 40? 40 points, bro? 40, bro? Cleveland is winning by 40? Bro, you gotta be kidding me, bro. You gotta be kidding me. Joshua, what's up, man? The Cavs on top. Shout out to Aunt Lily Review, Cavs, exclamation. Dude, this Miami game's a bust, man. I'm saying it now. It's a bust.
He's cleaned up the rebounding and he's
Ain't no way this team is down 40.
beneficiary of a lot of nice drop-off passes. 3 of 3. He's got 10 9, almost a double-double.
Alright, here's Bam Adebayo.
Midway through the second quarter.
You and Kenny on the same wavelength. We're thinking the exact same thing. How good Jared Allen has been.
3 seconds on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Had to force it. No. Uh-oh. Alright, so Cavs ball.
The shot clock heave. That's been the story of the series. Cavs getting a stance. Ball really isn't going north and south. The ball's going east-west, which is difficult within an offense. You need it to at least get near the paint to be able to cause some mismatch.
Here's the 3. Got it.
It is target practice for the Cavaliers. They have more threes, 11, than Miami has field goals.
Pretty sure that's Kevin Love, right? Here's the step back 3 from Mitchell for the Heat. No. Here's Mitchell for the Cavs with the rebound.
This thing has gotten ugly quickly.
Sorry, Joshua, I can't reach your chat at this moment because I gotta focus on the game and the scoreboard here. I'm controlling both.
You're exposed to just wonder from a psychological
Here's the three, step back three. No. Here's the rebound for Miami. Here's a floater, got it. Bam Adebayo with the floater. Here is Hunter with the floater, but the putback. Not by Hunter. Here's Adebayo. Pass is deflected. And layup no good, but the foul. Alright, let me read this chat. What's up? First the city of Miami. Joshua said, first the city of Miami is boring and their sports teams stress like always. Facts. Cavs every day, okay. Hit the like button. Coach CTV said, here, hit the like button. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. If you like my content, man, hit that like button. Subscribe. But anyways, Cavaliers just hit the free throw right there. Here's the second. And 2 out of 2. Cleveland might hit 150. They might. Here's Mitchell. No. Here is the shot. No good by Hero. Another offensive rebound for Miami. Here's Mitchell. Here's the corner three. Got it. Miami finally gets the three. But still, they got a lot of work to do. They got a lot of work to do, man. Here's Hunter with the drive. Shot is good around the rim and in.
Showing his entire arsenal. 18 in 14 minutes off the bench.
Here's Hero. Passes. Here's Adebayo. Here's Jokic for three. Knocks that one down.
Miami's got more points from their bench than their starting five.
Here's Mitchell. Here's the three from way downtown. No. Here is the no. Layup is no good, but the layup is in. Bam Adebayo.
Penetration and transition. Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. Good luck scoring with that.
Tyler Hero flailing his arms at official Kevin Scott.
All right, shot clock is off. Cleveland is going to hold it for the final shot.
Double-double already. Messing around with a triple-double. 12, 11, and 6 steals for Jared Allen.
And there's a whistle.
Donovan Mitchell stepped out of bounds.
And Donovan Mitchell stepped out of bounds.
Sideline.
With 1.5 remaining in the second.
1 of 8 Candace. He's 1 of 7 from 3. Inbound Davion Mitchell.
Here's another one. No good. That one is off this time. All right, man. What a game for the Cavaliers. What a ball game. So,
in Cleveland's franchise history.
we're about to go over the team sets.
Every facet, all Cavs here in Game 4 trying to turn out the lights on the Heat. First round coverage on TNT.
126 views, guys. Shout out to the people that hit that like button. 3 likes.
Having insurance isn't the same as having safety.
And shout out to the 6 people that's watching. Alright, guys, we about to go over the scoring summary here. Or team stats.
Never play with poison ivy.
Alright, so Cavaliers with field goal attempts 24 for 46, 52.2%. Their 3-pointers is 11 for 24, shooting 45.8% from the 3-point. Free throws is 13 for 14, shooting 92.9% at the free throw line. 29 rebounds, 13 assists, 11 steals, 2 blocks, 6 total turnovers. 14 fast break points, 22 points in the paint, 5 fouls, and the largest lead was 45, man. 45, you gotta be kidding me. 13 for 43 field goal attempts for Miami. 30.2% field goal percentage. 4 for 25 3-point attempts. 16%. 3 to 5 free throw attempts. 60%. 21 rebounds. 7 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 12 total turnovers. 7 fast break points, 18 points in the paint, 10 fouls, and the largest lead for the Miami Heat was 1. Alright, let's see. Alright, guys, so that is it. We'll be right back once the second half starts, guys. Halftime. just on time.
Back and set their defense. You know, I think that this has got to be a thing about pride at this moment right here. You talk about Miami culture. I think the fans in the city of Miami.
Yeah, you're right, Josh. Cavs leading.
Here in this second half.
All right, we're back.
Last time Cleveland swept a playoff series 7 years ago, 2018, against the Toronto Raptors. First couple of minutes of the half.
All right, so layup is good for the Cavs once again. Again, I'm not sure who that was.
We understand first team, probably all NBA, going straight down the lane for a nice easy flow.
Jokic for 3. Yes.
Nikola Jovic gets his third 3 of the night. One of the very few sources.
Here's the 3. No. Rebound Adebayo.
Miami Heat team that won 37 games this season.
Layup. Oh, the putback. Andrew Wiggins. And here's the whistle.
Well, Candace, you'll love this. I said, Spider, what's going on? We're locked in. We're doing what we're supposed to do. Don't give the Heat any life. Let's get to the next round. I love the focus, girl, what this team is doing, and Donovan Mitchell being their leader.
And Dennis, we started the playoffs. As Mobley turns the corner, here he comes. Long strides, my goodness. No one home defensively.
Layup is good for Mobley.
Talking about the 2 top seeds, East and West, both having something to prove. So Oklahoma City sweep.
So here's Mitchell for the Heat. Here's Bam Adebayo with the floater. Comes up way short.
Cavaliers. As both of these young rising teams.
Win for the steal. Here's Mitchell. Here's a corner 3. Number 5 for the Cavs. Here's a 3 by Tyler Hero. No. Here's a 3. Again. And Miami had to call the timeout. They have 2-3 timeouts remaining. And Cavaliers has used no timeouts. All Cavs, period.
Excuse me, are you shopping online?
38. 9:55 remaining.
With multiple teams.
We're reaching. We are reaching with these graphics. Goodness.
We got
With
about
multiple
a second half
teams.
left.
Okay.
Congrats to that team. Big and deep.
Great job,
That's what
guys.
we appreciate it.
Great job.
Yeah, Grissom, rest of our crew.
All right, here's Bam Adebayo.
Those numbers in the NBA playoffs. Nikola Jokic puts it on the deck.
Here's Hero for 3. No.
And the big three for Miami. Going cold. 5 of 24 for Wiggins, Adebayo, and Tyler.
Here's Mobley. Here's Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell probing. Here he comes.
And
Scary
and a foul.
play. I see he comes right down Broadway.
Yeah, it's a scary sight right there. It might be not as tall as the trees underneath the basket, but you talk about delivering the first blow. That is a body that is meant to be a slasher. We saw the finishing ability of Spida in that first game, 9 of 10. Just acrobatic.
So Mitchell's at the free throw line. He makes the first.
The NBA on TNT is brought to you by Scott's. Feed your lawn, feed it. Spiro Diaz, Candace Parker, Dennis Scott, rest of our TNT crew. Donovan Mitchell now 28 years of age, 8 seasons.
Makes the second.
He's in the playoffs. Once again, each of his first 8 years in the league, he's never made it past the second round. So much talk about that. So many shortcomings of those teams in Utah.
So here's Mitchell.
This feels like it's a career-defining moment.
Here's the corner 3.
His career.
No.
That supporting cast.
Here's Mitchell for the Cavs.
And the only question left is how far this Cavaliers team can go. Mitchell contact.
Here is another foul.
Bump from Bam. And side out of bounds for the Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell looks perplexed, thought that he was going to be shooting free throws. Here comes Mobley.
And it's going to be out of bounds on
That will
Bam.
show up on the stat sheet. And in a game like this, you think it doesn't matter, but Jared Allen
211 views, guys.
based off of his activity.
As far as we have gotten in forever. And an air ball. Here's the Heat. Here's the corner 3. Got it. That one is good. As Jokic. Oh, Mobley throws it down.
And right there, unlocking Mobley from that dunker spot. Mitchell just split the defense.
And it's going to go to the other way. It was going to Bam Adebayo.
Here on the pick and roll, Mitchell finding
Out of bounds still.
Mobley with a nice dime. Jovic overthrows Bam Adebayo. They just cannot get Bam going towards the basket.
Here's Mitchell.
Off of short rolls. Just the activity.
Pump fakes. Layup. Oh, got him.
My goodness. Just
Layup is good.
footwork. And he's got 19 for the Cavs.
Here's the shot. Got it.
Andrew Wiggins making a little
Andrew Wiggins.
He's not hit a field goal in the first half. Until late in that second quarter. Just think of what his role changed, Candace, after the Jimmy Butler trade that brought him here.
Here's the layup. That one is good.
Mitchell demands 2 on the ball. Gets off the ball quick.
That is Allen
Center, Jared Allen, that's taking
with the layup.
the middle of the defense one-on-one down the paint. I mean, it's just a luxury to have scoring.
Here's the jump shot. That one is good.
Gets to that nice
Andrew
turnaround jump shot.
Andrew Wiggins?
Left to be seen, but it's just
No, Bam Adebayo. All right.
position,
All right.
the activity,
7 minutes remaining in the third.
of this Cavs.
Here's Mitchell again for the 3. Got it. Another one.
I wonder how much longer he'll play. Obviously, he had the ankle injury, missed the last 5 games of the regular season.
Not much, I'll tell you. Spoiler alert.
Quarter's going by fast.
A ton of time left. We'll
Here's Bam Adebayo for the three. That one is good.
On a straightaway three.
And Bam's shot was so nice from out there. He's got to continue to take that and build confidence from beyond the arc. That just will unlock another part of his game.
Here's the three. Another three for the Cavs. Mobley.
An offensive performance that has been nearly flawless by the Cavaliers.
When you talk about 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Here's Jokic.
Miami's 2 steps forward and the Cavs are like, take 3.
Here's the corner three. Another three for Miami. Andrew Wiggins.
In the third quarter, they just can't get any stops. 96-51 in what has been a one-sided play here in Miami.
All right, guys, we're under 6 minutes remaining with 5:54, and Cleveland finally takes a timeout.
It's about great deals, but how do you know you're not paying more? We only think...
All right, guys, 96-51. Cleveland is in the lead. 5:54 remaining in the third.
93.8% from the free throw line. You talk about a perfect game.
I mean, you get very excited when you see those.
All right, so here is Cleveland with it.
Kind of level. My goodness.
Here's the three.
What a performance
No.
by the Cavaliers.
Rebound by
Yes, I don't think there's anyone surprised that
Miami, I'll say. Bam Adebayo.
expected it to happen this way. This is such a proud Miami team.
Here's Andrew Wiggins. He tries the three. No. Rebound Cleveland.
Show some fight tonight after the worst playoff loss in their franchise history in Game 3. I don't think anyone expected this.
Here's the shot. Got it.
And the thing about it was, closeout games are the hardest games usually, but you have to impose your will and set the tone. And Jared Allen, from the first possession,
5 minutes remaining.
was the quarterback on defense.
Here's Jokic. Here's Andrew Wiggins driving in. Layup is good off the glass.
Blowing an open court off of their defense, it's just almost impossible to guard with the amount of weapons they have.
Andrew Wiggins, who's had a really tough time in this series, has 12 points.
Here's a three by Hunter. No good.
Jokic on a push.
And Jokic is foul.
National. He's going to get himself to the free throw line.
Yep. To the free throw line, shooting 2.
Look at the replay. And Kenny's going to oblige.
Can we get another meme, Kenny Atkinson?
Even Kenny's got a little smirk on his face. Coach's challenge in Miami as we come down the stretch of the third quarter.
Alright, so timeout on the floor. We'll be back. Oh, by the way, shout out to the 8 people that's watching. Likes. 4 likes so far, guys.
After review, it has been determined that the defender makes legal contact with the ball, knocking it loose. The ruling on the floor of a defensive foul has been overturned to a no call.
Oh, wow.
Possession was banned on a bio of Miami. They will maintain possession with 20 on the shot clock.
Successful challenge.
Throw-in. Cleveland's challenge is successful. They have 1 challenge remaining, and they keep their timeout.
Okay.
Talk about being competitive.
Yeah, Cleveland took the timeout there.
Up 45, and Ty Jerome looks to the bench. Kenny Atkinson challenges it.
No, they didn't. No, they did not. No, they did not.
They have competed regardless of the score, and this is a coach's dream right here. Up 45, still hustling back in transition, and wanting the ball.
Well, we know how coaches think. There's a lot of time left. There's one side of the game as this has been 4:27. Kenny Atkinson.
All right, Miami ball. Jokic just took it out. Here's Adebayo passes to Andrew Wiggins.
This Heat organization stood for over the years. 17th year for her exposure.
Here's the corner 3. No. Oh my goodness. It was almost tipped in. Here's a foul. Shout out to the 6 people that's watching. Like I said, if you like my content, hit that like button, subscribe. Your choice. I'm not forcing y'all to. Alright, so number 2 is at the free throw line for the Cavs. That one is good.
And him and Hunter being able to rise again from that, I mean, that's got to take a tremendous amount of character and effort.
And the Cavaliers reaches to 100 in the third quarter with 4 minutes remaining.
Look at how his Cleveland run started. Remember, he signed that multi-year deal prior to last year. Then
I might make a poll question, guys. Can Cleveland hit 150? Can they? And Bam Adebayo jump shot is good. Can they? But can Cleveland hit 150? Here is a three. That one is good. Jerome. And it's still going to stay with Miami.
As we take a look at our FanDuel Live point spread for tonight's game. One of the few off nights for Vegas. My goodness. Pat Riley still in his usual seat here. Just to right off the floor. He has been stoic, stone-faced.
Here's the layup. Got it. And one.
Just think of how many times Pat Riley, Candace has reached.
That is Larson. He's going to the free throw line, shooting one. Make a poll question. Poll question. How do we make the poll question?
Tyler Hero, that's who you can build around. And now they'll have time to do that in the offseason. Obviously, Jimmy Butler trade.
Alright, free throws, no.
But now they'll have time to
I'm trying to make this poll question, guys.
figure out what pieces fit best around those two.
Okay, timeout's been used. Thank God. Alright, we'll be back, guys.
Lopsided scores you'll see in NBA playoff game. 103-57. Isaac Okoro is going to get into the mix here for the Cavs. Donovan Mitchell's night likely over. 8 of 15, 22 points. Candace, nice bounce back game for Mitchell after a rare subpar outing.
Alright, so Bam Adebayo was going to take it out to Jokic. And it's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover.
Pass every single test. 14th Miami turnover.
Yeah, Miami took that timeout.
Cleveland Cavaliers team that began the season with 15 straight wins. Was one of 3 winning streaks.
Here's Hunter. Layup and a foul. That was a charge, right?
Right here, physicality. Hunter, and Larson.
It looked like that was a charge, but Miami ball.
So we're inside of 3 minutes left in the quarter. Jokic defended by Okoro. Okoro is barely playing.
Here's the 2 for Bam Adebayo. That one is no good. Here's a drive. Layup is no good, but the foul.
As Hunter.
Yeah, Hunter was down.
Again, goes down the teeth of the Heat's defense and getting to the free throw line this time.
So the Andre Hunter to the line.
All right, so Hunter's at the free throw line shooting 2.
On the season. 21 points for Hunter in game 3. In 28 minutes.
Makes the second, makes the first.
Has been right there again. 19 points off the bench. The chase for the cup continues tomorrow with a doubleheader on TBS. First, Carolina looks to close out New Jersey at 7:30 Eastern. And then game 5, Edmonton in LA against the Kings, 10 Eastern. Coverage begins at 7
Misses.
all on TBS and Max. And we will be watching tomorrow night. Final 2 change, third quarter. What is going to be the final night of the season for the Miami Heat?
Yep. Intercepted by number 8 for the Cavs. And there is the foul.
Kenny Atkinson will start to empty his bench. Darius Garland for a second straight night. They'll try to get that foot rested and ready for the Eastern semis. As Garland is out for a second straight game, it's the big toe on his left foot.
After Mobley, Garland, and Donovan Mitchell missed a combined 84 games last year. Jerome missing all.
Free throw was good.
Kenny Atkinson was asked, what's the primary focus this year, coming in this year, and it was health.
And it's just wild to think, Candace, this time last year, people were asking the question, can Mitchell and Garland coexist, or does Cleveland maybe have to move Garland and reshuffle the deck?
And that's what our job is.
Makes them both.
And Cleveland, knowing what they had, running it back with pretty much the same team, with different philosophy on the head coaching front.
All right, so here's Mitchell. Here's Wiggins. Wiggins getting double teamed. No, he's not. Here's Bam Adebayo for the triple. No. That one is off. Number 32 with the Cavs gets the rebound. Wade.
Cleveland last year, 47 wins. And they went down to the Boston Celtics, the eventual champs, in the second round.
Here's the drive. Here's a 3. No rebound, Bam Adebayo. Here's the 3 for Andrew Wiggins. Offensive rebound by Bam Adebayo. And wide open layup for Jokic. Here's Hunter. Jump shot. No good. Here's Bam Adebayo. Here's number 55. Is that Garland? Here's Jokic. And he is fouled.
Preventing the three-point shot, and that's what they've done. The hard closeouts, forcing the Heat shooters and Robinson and Hero to put the ball on the floor. I mean, the NBA is all about generating paint points and catch-and-shoot threes. And the Cleveland Cavaliers defense is built to take that away, and they did just that today.
You just think of your Tyler Hero, such a tremendous season, best year of his career.
All right, he makes the first.
Offensive category, first-time All-Star this season, but he's learned very quickly what it's like to be the guy. Since the Jimmy Butler trade, this is side by side with Bam Adebayo, but he has been such a focal point of this Cleveland defense. There's Bam Adebayo, Andrew Wiggins. Wonder if their season, their night is over.
And makes the second.
The unforgiving world of the NBA at this level. Jaime Jaquez has checked into the game. Khalil Ware, the first-year player, is back in for the Heat as well. 8 to shoot.
Here is, oh my goodness.
He had bad intentions.
Almost had it. That dunk by number 8 for the Cavs. Who is that, man? Jeez. Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Who is this? He makes the first free throw. Green, I think. My word. And he makes both. He makes them both. Here's Bam. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell with the layup for the Heat. And oh, Jerome, another half-court shot for the Cavs.
Are you kidding me?
First it was the Heat. Whoa. It was almost a half-court shot for Jerome right there. All right, so that is the end of 3, guys. 111-63. Cavaliers are... Dang.
Today you enter the real world, ready for whatever lies ahead.
They are 39 points away from hitting 150. We'll be right back, guys.
Putting on a duvet cover, taking...
Alright, guys, it's the 4th quarter. 3 down, 1 to go.
Touches on the Miami Heat. Ball broken up.
In Slams it down. Devontae Green, number 8 of the Cavs. Here is Mitchell. Here's the 3. Misses, but the layup is good. Alright, so here's some unfamiliar people. And Coral, corner 3.
Right there, right back up to 50%. 18th Trey here in South Beach.
Here's the corner 3. That one is good. Jokic.
If there's any bright spot in terms of who's coming in and being able to get loose a little bit.
Here's Green. Corner 3. Got it.
Cavaliers bench. That is falling out of the mix this season for Eric Spoelstra.
And there's a whistle.
Right here, Duncan Robinson mishandles Green, doesn't give up on the play. Nice little transition.
Good lord, man.
Sometimes an opportunity knocks. I don't care if you are up 40, 50.
Alright, so Robinson just shot a technical free throw right there. 14 seconds on the shot clock for Miami.
Javonte Green's, he's been on the playoff stage before. Both Boston and Chicago. You haven't noticed yet, he's not a man who's going to shy away from the great lanes.
Here's a drive.
Mitchell into the paint. Mitchell's going to get Porter Jr. on a reach.
And he is fouled.
Candace, maybe a little early to start thinking about potential second-round matchup for Cleveland, but they're going to face the winner between Indiana and
So Mitchell was at the free throw line.
That series 3-1, and to start to think about what that matchup could potentially look like.
Makes the first.
Cleveland's praises here for the last couple of hours, but boy, how good has Indiana looked?
Well, Indiana has played with pace all year, obviously led by Tyrese Halliburton. But talk about
Misses.
another year where Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, Miles Turner is doing a great job of mixing it up inside and out. And they've done a great job in this
Intercepted
defensive end, which was
by Jokic. Here's Mitchell for the Heat. Here's Robinson for the 3. No good. Here's a 3. No. Here is Mitchell for the Heat. Here's Robinson. Robinson jacks up a 3. No. That doesn't go in, of course not.
So desperate for some outside scores, any kind of scores.
Duncan Robinson played a huge role in that 2023 run to the finals against the Denver Nuggets. But the difference is he had
Here's a 3. No. Offensive rebound. And pass was deflected by Robinson.
Javonte Green is going to throw in here just in front of that Cleveland bench.
And
it's last touch by Cleveland.
all right, last touch by Cleveland.
In that series against Milwaukee tomorrow. Maybe potential move up to that second round series potentially Saturday, maybe Sunday, if both of these series end by tomorrow.
All right, so backups are in for the Heat. Backup players are in.
It was hard to watch last night. He helped
If you a Heat fan, man, this is hard to watch. I'm telling you right now, this was hard to watch. And intercepted. Cavs got it again.
Second straight postseason that Lillard, of course, has gone down due to injury.
And missing all that time with the blood clot, rushed back to try to make a difference for his team.
And layup is good by number 13.
And the Cavaliers contingent behind their bench, making themselves heard. Mitchell.
Corner 3. No. Rebound. And Green throws it down.
And the second and third stringers getting some nice run.
And Green, when you run, you get rewarded. 11 points off the bench.
They're 27 points away from hitting 150. Here's the 3. No. Rebound number 24 for the Cavs.
We're down to 7:20 left to play. Reminder coming up, game 4. Rockets and Golden State. Jimmy Butler.
I want to see this team hit 150. Here's the 3. No.
Kansas will be in Houston for game 5 of that series Wednesday.
Wait for game 5.
We can't get here fast enough. All right, Hawkins down the box.
Here's the 3 for Mitchell. No good. Rebound number 13 for the Cavs.
Golden State, boy, what a gut check win for them. Without Jimmy Butler, seizing back the home court advantage in that series.
Here's the 3.
On the driver's seat today as we get an offensive whistle here. Looks like Tristan Thompson underneath.
If I'm gonna watch a game that's a blowout,
That is 6:40.
I'm gonna set a certain number. You know,
With the Heat season
I'm gonna set a certain number, like the goal that they can, the number that they can reach. Other than the blowout, man. At least give me a battle. But anyways, guys, we'll be right back. Commercial break.
Kids are so expensive these days.
6:45 remaining.
That shot went in.
Alright. Can they, guys? Can they hit 150?
Just looking at some of these numbers in the box score.
Yeah.
He's going to get himself to the free throw line.
Alright.
Plus 30 from the three.
So number 9 is going to the free throw line for the Miami Heat. Miami Heat has no timeouts remaining.
14th playoff appearance in his 17 years here. Finished 8 games under 500, their lowest win percentage here in a decade, Kansas. And again, you just start to think
Makes the first.
free agent stuff that they have on the horizon, what this team will look like next year, who's staying, who's going to be part of the core. So Pat Riley and Alonzo Mourning look on from their usual seats.
And this is the second.
123 to 70. As we come up with a
Yeah, if you're a Heat fan, it's hard. It is hard to watch, man. It's hard to watch.
Jalen Tyson. Shot clock at 3.
Here's a 3, no good.
Open look at a 3, a little bit off target. Chumo KK as he gets his first touch. Underneath.
Layup is good for number 7 for the Heat.
Wrapping up his rookie season.
A backup.
Took him with the 15th overall pick. He was actually the rookie of the month in the Eastern
Here's a corner 3. That one is good.
Good looking stroke, and the Cavaliers not quite done just yet.
Nope.
Talk about what Miami Heat do to front court players in terms of their development. We're all aware.
Here's the corner 3, no good.
Every single game this season for the Heat, he could be a piece that we could be talking about in their step forward next year.
They're 24 points away from hitting 150. But can they hit it in 5 minutes and 6 seconds remaining? So the jump shot is good.
Not a bad looking stroke. He's got a
22
potential to be
points.
able to stretch from beyond the arc from that
Here's the 3.
lob threat
No.
position.
I think he'd be a good big man coach.
Versatile bigs.
And it's going to be out of bounds.
Versatile bigs.
Going to Miami, I think.
Versatile bigs. Paradise. I gotta come up with something
Yeah, we
better.
got to come up with something
Oh,
catchy.
well, we'll fix that, Candace. I like where you're going at because the bigs today, you don't want to pigeonhole, put them directly on the block. But if they're versatile, they can pop out, give a little shooter's paradise, shoot a couple threes. How about that?
I like that.
All right, Steel Cavs ball. Here we go.
3D is Lavender Blazer. Porter Jr. knifing his way to the
Here's
glass.
off the glass and in.
Greg Porter Jr.
20 points away.
Here comes Larson over the
Here's the layup. Got it.
bounce.
The floater.
And I think all of us have been on
Here we go.
the end of whether it's sweeps, whether it's ending the season in a blowout. It's a tough pill to swallow to go into the off season.
Pump fakes. Here's the 3.
Ending the season
Got it.
with us, but I think it is also as Okoro knocks down the 3. an area
17 points away
figuring out
from 150.
what you need to do to improve, but it is never easy going into the off season.
Floater is good. All right, all right.
They're making an extra long summer for the Heat. Where they fought so hard to get into the dance. Those 2 tough playing games. Finally went to Atlanta, won the overtime.
Here's a whistle.
Tomorrow, the 8 seed, becoming the first team
And I think that is a travel.
get to the play and get into the playoff bracket. But boy, they ran into one of the legitimate championship contenders this season in the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here comes Larson, clean stripped by Porter.
And it was stripped out of bounds by Porter.
For Kenny Atkinson, This was obviously the best case scenario. Get the sweep, take care of business, and get as much rest as you can. Darius Garland, that foot injury with the toe. One of the first things he said to us, we did the first game of the series was
Here's the three. No.
I think this is one of those performances where even the numbers don't do justice for what we just witnessed in terms of, I mean, this is it.
Here's number 13 with the layup. Got it off the glass and in.
Thompson gets the hammer. I mean, the biggest lead being 59 points.
15 points away.
From your bench. Your bench competes against the 76 points total for Miami as Tristan Thompson shows off a little bit of that footwork.
That is Thompson
By the way, with Tristan
with the
Thompson,
N1 bucket.
free throw, we want to extend our condolences to Kevin Love, who lost his father Stan, former collegiate player at Oregon, player was so beloved. So many
And
players, Kevin Love,
he misses.
in the league for so long. So our heartfelt condolences, our love and prayers to Kevin and the family. We saw a really emotional embrace pregame between Tristan
And
Kevin Love, two guys who know each other a long
it was
time.
deflected. It is out of bounds. Still going to be Heat ball.
Rough couple of days for Kevin Love. Final 2:51.
All right, so timeout Cleveland.
Miami on TNT.
Well, they took 2 timeouts. Okay. All right, we'll be back.
Man, you can't use.
Yeah, this is the biggest moment of their season.
Well, judging by how they responded after game one, Ime Udoka has something else
All right, so Robinson just took it out to number 9 for the Heat. Here's the 3. No, offensive board for number 11. Pump face. Trying to drive in. Here's the shot, and he is fouled. He's going to shoot a couple of free throws.
Jimmy coming back and saying thanks to Batman and everybody on the team except for Buddy Hield. I mean, what did Buddy do?
So we could indeed be witnessing history here. Biggest ever playoff margins in the history of the NBA. Right now we're at 59 here with 2:35 to play.
All right, so he makes the first.
About the only question left to be unanswered.
Them faces by the Heat fans and players says it all, man. Look at those boys, man. That says it all, man. Here's a 3. No. Comes up way short. 15 points remaining into that 150. No offensive board. And it's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be a turnover. Cavaliers ball. Number 24 takes it out.
Start to finish this regular season, it's always been about them. It's always been about the way that they play. In a championship contending team, it's great to be able to control your own destiny with your purpose, intention, and
Here's a layup. Offensive board. Here's a corner 3. Got it.
Pretty stroke by Tyson. High arching delivery from the corner. And we're down to the final 90+ seconds here in Miami.
12 points. Here it is.
Johnson, it's a turnover.
Come on. Hit it. Here's the 3. No. And Heat. That is the dunk by number 16. Here's a 3. Nope. 51 seconds. Off the glass out. It's no good. Offensive rebound. No. Here's the 3. Got it. And it looks like we are going to fail. Looks like Cleveland is going to fail to get to 150. But they have been playing some ball, man. Let me tell you that. They have been playing some ball in this series. And like I said, the face look on the Heat players says it all. The face look on the fans, the Heat fans says it all. And the Miami Heat is going to dribble this whole thing out. And that will do it. The Cleveland Cavaliers advance to the second round of the NBA playoffs. Alright, so according to our poll question, can the Cavaliers hit 150? Two people said yep. 100%. But they fell quite short. They failed short. Well, anyways, we are gonna. Okay, 4 likes, but 380 views, man. 380 views. Wow, man. All right, so for the Cavaliers, field goal attempts is 47 for 86, 54.7%. 22 for 47 three-point attempts, 46.8%. Free throws, 22 for 25, 88%. 51 rebounds, 26 assists, 15 steals, 6 blocks, 12 total turnovers, 18 fast break points, 46 points in paint, 12 fouls, 60 is the largest lead, 32 field goal attempts out of 89, 36%, 10 for 49 three-point attempts, 20.4%, 9 for 15 free throw attempts, 60%, 45 rebounds, 17 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocks, 19 total turnovers, 12 fast break points, 40 points in the paint, 18 fouls, and the largest lead was 1. And the player of the game for the Cleveland Cavs was Mitchell, 22 points, 8 for 15 field goal attempts, and 2 for 2 three-point attempts. And that will do it, guys. That will do it. So the Cleveland Cavaliers once again advances to the second round.
You've been watching the NBA on TNT exclusive on the Eastern Conference Finals. We'll break and get you to EJ and the crew in Atlanta.
Shout out to the Gary, even though he was trolling to show the game. Shout out to Amir Flores. Shout out to Coach GTV. Shout out to Joshua. Shout out to Lily Review. And that'll do it. Thanks for coming in, guys, and we'll see y'all in the next